Hey, what's up, assholes?
Whoa.
We're a little early.
Yep.
God.
Let's see if anybody joins.
Yeah, so we just decided that we go live towards the end of the stream, or towards
What?
the end of the show.
Why not watch the main event with you guys? Well, the latter half of the main event, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
So if we seem a little discombobbled, or whatever you want to call it,
So,
it's all good.
oh, wow, I'm looking at the graphic. I dig it.
Yeah. Off and
I
pop.
really dig that graphic. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Alvarez just tweeted that Kurt Angle or Triple H may be hurt.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Hold on, let me find his tweet. I'm gonna look it
Wow,
up.
wow, Charlotte. Hope you're feeling okay after that match. Glad to know you're here, though.
Hold on,
Cena and Angle.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go look this up on Twitter. See exactly what Alvarez tweeted.
Killa Nick, Nicole Ling.
All right.
King Savage.
James McKenna of Pro Wrestling Sheet tweeted, on a serious note, it absolutely bonkers that Triple H is the reason that 6 of these guys... Okay, never mind. That's nothing. Brian Alvarez tweeted...
Hey, my face is like super cut off. We're super zoomed in.
No, it's like it was last night.
No.
Hold on.
Cena wins, LOL. Nah. Who do you guys got? You guys got Raw or SmackDown? You can see who I'm taking, clearly. I'm sorry I'm burping. I'm, like, inhaling these sodas right now like it's water. OML, oh my lord. Glad that that's an abbreviation that we needed in our lives. Hey, what's going on, Rainbow Cat? How are you doing? Welcome to the show. I moved my camera down a bit. Now I look like I'm at a weird angle.
I'm trying to fix it. Hold on.
Backing my face up and everything. Hello. You got Killa Nick has Team Raw. That's an okay team to take. Yeah, sorry about the technical issues right now. I mean, we're just working the kinks out.
It's all good. You should be fine. It's because you keep looking up and away and stuff. So you should be fine once we get everything, like once the show's over and we're just focusing on just the live stream, you know?
Yeah, if you guys look at me like, why the fuck is he looking up and down, my TV is up here. You guys are down here.
All right,
TV?
so
you.
6 minutes ago, Brian Alvarez tweeted, Hunter may be hurt. So I don't know, if that's supposed to mean Triple H may be bad off. What's going on? I think Brock Lesnar's hurt, though.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar's most likely hurt. Hey, Tim, you know what, though?
What's up?
You know what I'm thinking?
About?
I'm thinking, for some reason, you can't see me. Oh my god, that was awesome. Wow, that was sweet. That looks fucking cool.
Okay, what part are you at? Make sure because we've been off from each other a couple times.
Cena just rolled out of the ankle lock.
Out of the ankle lock?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even seen him in the ankle lock. He's about to hit the you can't see me.
Oh, you're way behind, blood.
Fudge.
Yeah. So 1, 2. Ooh. News: Tim Storm challenged by Tommy Dreamer for the NWA title. Coup de grace by Balor. Angle sets up for the Angle Slam.
Yeah, you're way ahead of me.
Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. John Cena is out.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna reload my stream.
Cena is eliminated. Randy Orton steps in. I like Randy Orton's new hair.
You mean John Cena's hair?
He's got the clearly I'm getting old. I have. Oh.
Fuck. Okay.
Triple H is not out of the match, guys.
No, but like we said, according to Brian Alvarez, he may be hurt, and that's why he's We'll see what happens. Young Perch says, I'm going to come back in a bit. Will you just talk to us? Oh yeah, we're going to be live for I don't even know how long we'll go tonight.
We're doing this right now, and we're just shooting the shit with you guys. And then after, we're going to do the review and recap, take calls.
Nicole Ling says you're way behind.
Yeah, Tim, you're way behind. This stream brought to you by Vanilla Coke. The best Coke on earth. Vanilla Coke's the only kind of Coke there is.
I don't like Coke.
You're fucking crazy, homie.
It's all about that Dr. Pepper.
Well, I mean, if I go with anything, it'd be root beer.
What kind of root beer, though?
Cream.
No, like what brand?
A&W. Oh, Jones. Jones makes good.
Oh!
What?
Balor just kicked Orton right in the freaking dome.
Yeah. Sorry if you guys hear that weird audible hum. Blame Tim. Nick,
I
what
don't
did you
hear
think of
nothing.
AJ Lesnar? I thought it was dope. And missing
Well,
the coup de
actually,
grace.
Nick didn't like it for the first 5 minutes.
RKO.
But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about the whole pay-per-view as soon as this match is over.
Finn Balor's out. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this cookie.
Well, Triple H is back up.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he is really hurt. Fuck! I just pulled my fucking screen down.
Why would you do that?
It was an accident.
Just like my birth.
I think Alvarez tweeted again. That was a sick RKO.
RKO's is booking great lately.
I still say the best RKO is WrestleMania 31 with what's it called?
Rollins?
Okay. Yes. People on Twitter are saying that their network is crashing on them. So Nick, you were having network issues. You're not alone.
I was having a lot of network issues. So
I just saw 3 tweets as soon as I loaded up Twitter said my network just crashed. My network crashed. My network just went out.
So Jason Jordan, where you at?
I'm telling you, there's still at least 15, 20 minutes in this match.
I don't give a fuck.
There's got to be at least 15 minutes still in this match.
He's been gone? Who's been gone?
Because we're behind, apparently. So that's why people are saying things.
I mean, we can't be that fucking far behind where someone's like 15 minutes ahead of us.
No.
Oh, Sammy and Kevin.
Yeah, so you're ahead of me. Kurt Angle just
Fucking
tagged in.
Dirty. They're attacking Shane.
Alvarez said, I have no clue, or I am not sure why they would bring Cena back just for that.
Ratings.
They needed a big name.
If the ref puts up the X signal, H is hurt. I don't think he has to do that for H. I think H can just be like, hey, I'm fucking hurt.
When you see the way he's scooted him, he keeps pulling himself out of the ring, where he's pulling with the ropes.
Oh, Shane is just going bonkers with the chair, by the way.
Yeah, you're ahead of me. Sammy and Kevin just came out for me.
Sucks.
You're like 2 minutes ahead of me, at least.
Good for me. Somehow, okay, so... okay, Kevin just got RKO'd. This is weird. Who got beat up killing Nick? He just might be a shit ton ahead of
Hey, is that ZZ Top in the front row behind the announce tables?
Really?
Looked like it. Looked like Dusty Hill. Jesus fucking Sammy taking them chair shots.
Yeah, no. That looked painful as shit. How old are you guys? You look at least 20. I'm 38. Tim is 18.
You're a little off.
No, I'm right. Tell him that I'm right.
You're 18, I'm 28.
I'm 18 years old. I'm a 99 kid, so I'm still a 90s baby, technically.
Well, that's like me saying I'm an 80s kid, even though I was born in 89.
That's the joke.
I know.
Everyone's saying Triple H is done, like the pay-per-view's fucking over. Like, homies.
No,
right.
it's just he's looks like he's having trouble standing back up on his own. Like he keeps grabbing at the ropes to pull himself up. You know what I mean?
Right, it's not gonna hurt. Looks like Shane's gonna be the sole survivor.
Unless Orton.
No, Orton just got eliminated.
Oh, see. Oh, there we go.
This is a complete slap in the face to everyone who's a mainstay. I absolutely hate this main event.
Kenny Omega says this is going to be the comeback story for Shane. Ooh.
Look who the fuck he's got to face Kurt Angle, Braun. This is when. Wait, why are they taking the chair away?
Who does Shane think he is? Asuka going against 2 or 3 others?
What is this DQ?
It shouldn't be. Well, I mean, it can be.
Okay, then it should be that Shane just used a fucking chair on Sammy and Kevin.
But they're not. But they're not They're not participants in the match. That doesn't matter.
Then is wrestling is stupid. This is when Jason Jordan comes out, right?
I don't know.
It has to be.
The way he talked earlier about I want Triple H eliminated. I mean, I would assume he tries to come out and screw up with Triple H, but I don't know.
Let me clarify that. I hope Team Raw wins after Triple H has been eliminated.
Retro Bangs says, I'm here live at Survivor Series. So you're in the Toyota Center right now? Retro Bangs, let me know. Because if you're watching us while you're there, props.
Hey, can you go tell everyone to come watch us? Burp louder. Okay, hold on.
Did Byron just tell freaking... Did he just say that Shane... Byron just said Shane needs to go grab himself a sledgehammer or something to even the odds.
Why not? So Triple H just tagged himself in. That's weird. Burp louder. Thank you.
What's going to happen if Raw loses tonight and happen on Monday Night Raw? I really think Shane's going to end up winning this. Look at Braun. Braun's just like...
Braun's like, you just fucking touched me, mate. You fucking what? Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Braun doesn't have an accent, though. He's not English.
You never seen that video before?
I don't think so.
Sitting there.
KSG1 just said JJ heel turn.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm at least 2 minutes behind you because Triple H just tagged in.
That's crazy. Jeff Jarrett's here, and then Kurt Angleson.
Yeah, I'm at least 2 minutes behind you.
That tape job is fucking cool, though.
What, Kurt's on his hands? Yeah.
Oh, rolled up. 1, 2, kick out.
Ty McFright says Angle will be fire. I think he might have meant fired.
No, do you not know what fire means?
No, because someone asked what's going to happen on Raw tomorrow if Raw loses.
I don't like that Angle still has this fucking shirt on. It fucking bothers me.
They've all got their
This is a pretty good pay-per-view up into this main event. No, the pay-per-view's been fucking trash.
You know what's weird?
Hold on, that fucking women's 5-on-5 was fucking boring, fucking hot garbage.
Tell them how you feel. Tell them how you really feel.
It was just fucking stupid and boring, and just like I took a nap and I ate steak.
All right,
I had steak and fries.
So you're saying about Kurt with his shirt on.
Yeah.
The only person that didn't wear a brand shirt was John Cena, and he took off his shirt as soon as he got in the ring. Everybody else kept their Raw and SmackDown shirts on. Well, except for Triple H.
Right.
Well, at least Triple H's is red.
He ripped the shirt, and it looks like he ripped the singlet as well. What? What?
Did Shane try to do a float over DDT?
I think Shane tried to do was a super kick in the corner. NXT War Games was better. Yeah, you fucking right, CWE.
No, Shane tried to do a float over DDT and he couldn't float over. He kind of slid around the back of Kurt.
He did a depressing over.
He did a little shimmy around.
Ankle locks are so easy to fix. You just don't have to move his ankle. Put his ankle in one position.
I get what you're saying about the singlet. Unless it like zips up in the front and it's not
Why
like
was it zip down then?
I don't know what the fuck this is.
He looks like he's about to tap, but he's not. He's actually making me kind of anxious.
Who, Shane?
Yeah, he's like. It said SmackDown's biggest star is Shane. That's not true. I'm pretty sure Cena's a fairly big star, dude.
Nicole Ling said John Cena representing Team John Cena.
What the fuck? What? What?
All right, you're ahead of me, so I don't know what you're whatting.
I'm just kind of
And you don't have audio on. I do.
I don't have any audio right now. I just read the chat.
Triple H turn. What? Triple H turned on. No freaking way.
What? Hold on. Everyone, if you're wearing headphones, please be advised.
Spoilers.
What?
I know people are having issues with their network. Like mine's behind. What the fuck? Triple H just. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Is Stephanie gonna want a divorce? Well, actually, the match ain't over yet, so Raw can still win. Raw can still win, but Kurt gets eliminated. For some reason,
I don't know if this is legit, but he's giving him, like, Triple H is looking down in the corner of his eye like, hey, I'm hurt. You have to do something to me. I don't know, homie. I don't know. I've never really seen Nick face before. All right, well, here it is. All right, there you go. My
How
face.
You doing?
I don't.
Why does Braun look like he wants to eat Triple H now?
Braun looks like, what the fuck, bro? Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I like how you think Braun's an Englishman.
No, I'm gonna show you the video later. So, what the fuck? Tripp's like, are you okay? He's got to hit him with a pedigree. Yeah, there we go. That was all right. It's over. Unless Strowman breaks this pin up. It's over. Raw won.
Raw won? Dang.
That was anticlimactic. That was super anticlimactic.
Especially since Braun's just standing there on the ringside like, what's going on? I'm so confused. No one cued me in on this backstage. I didn't know you were going to pedigree Kurt.
Even the refs,
Braun looks so confused.
Even the ref, he's like, oh, okay, now Braun's getting in the ring. What the fuck? Mania?
What, Braun Triple H?
Maybe.
Hold on.
That's fucking weird. I'm gonna listen to our audio to make sure we sound okay.
Well, I guess Stephanie won't. Stephanie's not going to divorce him now since Raw still won.
Very true. This is weird. I'm not too big of a fan of what just happened. There was no big twist. I guess the big
twist was Triple H screwed Kurt. So is are they going to try and fire Kurt and then? Well, it's all building Kurt Triple H WrestleMania. That's what I believe. But is this to build Triple H coming back regular on Raw, and they're going to try and fire Kurt or whatever? Say, I don't know.
He's really playing up the crowd for some odd reason. I don't know.
He's trying to play that heel that thinks he's the baby face because he won. You know what I mean?
Oh, here we go. Strowman's going to murder him now. Oh. Holy fuck, Braun's scary. Holy fuck. Braun's like an angry dad. Holy shit, guys.
Nick, I know your new favorite tag team that's probably never going to be.
Triple H and Braun?
No, Braun and Lars.
Yes. Braun Larsovin. Okay, so Trips is going for a pedigree. Strowman said, fuck you, you're a bitch.
Wait.
Wow.
So Braun just yelled at Kurt. You don't have audio on, right?
No, but I think I got a brief understanding.
Braun, he yelled at Triple H when he had him in the corner. He goes, if you ever mess with me like that again, and then I couldn't tell what he said after that because you were talking.
I don't know.
He pretty much said, I'm going to kill you if you mess with me again like that. Or if you try to screw with me. Oh, pedigree.
I sure do love me some Braun Strowman. I don't know where my Apple TV remote went, so I can turn this up. Braun fucked Triple H, basically. He's going to hit another... Yeah, we still got like 10 minutes before this thing's actually... And here we go again. Here it goes again, Here it goes again.
This is so weird. It's like, are they going to build to a Braun Triple H match?
He just ripped
Here's the thing you have to think of. You can be like, oh yeah, they'll build Braun Triple H for the next pay-per-view. But there is no Raw pay-per-view in December. You know what I mean?
This could be Rumble. Easy Rumble feud.
But wouldn't Braun want to be in the Rumble?
I guess that's the end of the fucking pay-per-view.
Young Punch says, is he a heel? Who a heel? Braun, Triple H? Who are you talking about, Young Punch? Or Perch?
By the way, guys, that's it. Where's my remote? I gotta turn this shit off. Ooh, at 365 with Kevin Owens coming up next. Give me uno momento.
I actually want to watch that later.
Give me uno momento to turn my thing off.
You're good. Jesus.
I don't know where my remote went. And I need my remote so I can turn stuff off. I found my remote, guys.
All right.
Kenny Omega. I found my remote, guys.
Nick. Oh, he doesn't have headphones on. I'm telling him to shut up.
Remote.
Shut up. Kenny Omega says last year's 5 versus 5 Survivor Series match was definitely better. A little bit.
I thought it was fun.
A little bit.
How bad was Survivor Series? Good question.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great.
It just happened. Yeah, no, it had no fucking chance against War Games, to be completely honest with you.
Right.
Oh gosh. All right, time for the review part of the stream. So that's why I wanted to just go
So,
live now, so we didn't have to wait. I mean, just be like, "Fuck, we're already live."
Nick, I'm going to. Oh, Frosty Gambino says he's going to DM you a picture.
Are you sending me a dick pic, bro? I don't think you're supposed to tell people when you send them nudes.
All right. So
talking to-
Survivor Series just
Hold on,
happened.
you're talking to a girl and you're like, "Hey, baby, I'm gonna send you a nude," and they're like, "Huh?" And then all of a sudden, huge dick in your profile picture.
Hey, is there any way you can move your camera up a slight bit?
Up?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I don't. Is that better?
Oh, perfect.
Oh, cool.
I mean, you can even go back down a little, but yeah, that's fine. Because you
Cool.
literally had it like cutting right at your eyebrows.
Shake fast, eat ass. That's my catchphrase.
All right, so let me see.
Yeah, let's pull up
here.
the card and we'll just go over it. 124 people already in here. Holy fuck. NXT sucks? Get out of here,
Johnny
boy.
Gargano said that AJ Styles is the best.
Wow,
He
Johnny
just
Gargano,
tweeted-
that's real nice of you.
He just tweeted that. So, someone tweeted out a gif of Braun where he's like looking around all confused, and he goes, "I'm with you, Braun. This main event stopped making sense a while ago."
Someone put a picture up of Triple H versus Bobby Roode and goes, Papa? Yeah, I know a lot of you got to get up in the morning. Wait, Vince McMahon Googling, if you love your son-in-law more than your real son, can you legally adopt him?
All right, so before we get into anything, all right, let Nick finish all his little
Kim,
giggles.
Is that no, I look like shit, Sam. What the fuck?
What do you mean you look like shit? There
I
you
mean,
go.
like, I'm so low in the corner and everything. Hold on, let me fix my camera.
There you go.
This is why we do things beforehand, but we decided not to this time. I gotta fix my wiring and everything. Anyway, AJ made Brock look. Wait, AJ made.
AJ made Brock look like a superstar,
I don't think Brock needs to be made to look like a superstar, guys.
right?
Just asking, what was your favorite match out of tonight? Maybe the tag team match. Maybe the kickoff show. Not the matches, just the show, because I didn't have to sit through bullshit.
So, hold on, wait.
To the King asks if, what's up, you sexy beast? Want to meet up later and have a massive gangbang with a couple of other horny, strange men? And to that I say, yes.
So Brian Alvarez tweeted out, he goes, "One more for the road," and they sent a link to his Pro Wrestling Tees page for his -5 stars t-shirt.
No shit.
Yep. He said, "One more for the road, #Survivor Series," and it's a link to his -5 stars t-shirt.
Can you DM that? Because I'm totally gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Do I sound echoey to you?
No, you sound fine. Chat, does Nick sound fine? You probably sound better than I do.
I am Mad Raw 1. I never got a DM from you, Frosty.
So, the odds makers only got 2 matches wrong.
Shit. What'd they get wrong?
The main event, and I know there was another one. What was it? Fuck. They thought Miz. They said Miz was going to beat Corbin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I knew Corbin was gonna win that.
I mean, I thought Corbin would win too. But when I saw them playing up the Marie stuff, I was like, ooh, Miz might win this. You know what I mean, though?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I just want to mention the picture that was just sent to me. It's a picture of Kyle O'Reilly.
I mean, if you want me to
It says,
show it, I can show it if you send it to me.
I fucking love you. Oh, Frosty Gambino. I'm about to DM it to you, Tim. Nick
All right,
sounds.
I'll
Hold on. Someone said I sound sexy. What if I say this? The Velveteen Dream. Anyway, yeah, that happened. Fuck, a lot of people are saying take calls already. Do we have any calls? If you do want to call into the show, it is 559-475-8473. Once again, that's 559-475-8473. Side effects may include getting annoyed at my voice.
Before we do get started, I do got to give some love to our sponsors really fast. Strong Style Brand Clothing. Go over to their website. Link is in the description below. Strong Style Brand. And, you know, they got a lot of cool t-shirts, but they're more than t-shirts. They've got hats. They've got sweaters. They've got flags. They've got shoes. And if you use promo code PWUnlimited at checkout, you will get 10% off of your purchase. Also, if you guys ever wanted to check out WrestleCrate, go over to WrestleCrate.com. Link also in the description below. and you can go over there, and they give you a lot of goodies every month. T-shirts.
Goodies.
Sometimes they give you 2 T-shirts. Most of the time, it's 1 T-shirt. Sometimes they'll give you 2 T-shirts. You get an action figure a lot of times. You get autographs, DVDs, and if you use promo code PWUnlimited on Russell Crate as well, just like Strong Style, you also get 10% off your purchase there.
Yeah, well, there you guys go. And then one more thing as well. If you do want to support the show and you don't have a lot of money, that's okay. You can completely support for free by going to audibletrial.com/PWUnlimited. Sign up, get a free book, cancel at any time. Literally, you can just sign up and then cancel immediately. And with that, it'll support us. You don't have to pay for anything, and you get a free cool book. They have books from Justin Roberts. You said they have one from Brian Alvarez?
I believe they have his Death of WCW book.
The Death of WCW?
That he himself did the audio for.
Yeah, and there's books Mick Foley, Chris Jericho. So there's a ton of stuff on there. Go ahead and check it out. That is audibletrial.com/PWUnlimited. And with that, if we do have any calls, be sure to call in. Do we have any calls right now?
We do. I'm going to show this really fast. You want me to show that Kyle O'Reilly thing you got sent?
Oh, fuck yeah. Did you think it was funny too?
Let me pull it up right here.
New Japan. Why doesn't
it want to show?
God. There's a gif of Kyle O'Reilly giving himself a chair shot to the head. That's like me trying to balance school and life and everything at once.
All right, so it says, breaking, Kyle O'Reilly has been suspended 30 days for being an absolute dumbass and doing an unprotected chair shot to the head to himself. Wow.
Don't think that's what you want showing on the screen.
Why is it not the right thing?
It is definitely a ton of other windows.
Interesting. It did not work.
Getting calls right now. Oh, it's working now.
Oh well.
That was awful. You should probably just get out of this immediately.
I already did. Yeah, see, there it is. I see it now.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, let's take calls because people are getting mad at us. Someone called me a bitch.
All right.
Air, you're on the caller on What's Going.
Okay, I picked up the call, but lost it, I guess. No call.
No call.
All right, if you do want to call in, 559-475-84. Let's try it again. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
There's a chicken wing in my foot.
All right.
Brock had a boner.
Nice, dude.
You're gone.
You should definitely get that checked by a doctor if it lasts for 4 or more hours.
Chicken wings and boners?
What the fuck was that?
That's what he said. He said somebody got my chicken wing and Brock's boner.
Someone said, "Are you happy that Bliss got beat?" I'm pretty. I don't know how I feel about that match. Complete honesty.
Yeah,
I mean, Shield versus New Day was great. Women's 5-on-5 was fucking garbage. I think that's what he meant to say in chat. Same for Baron and Miz. I thought Baron and Miz was okay.
All right, I'm gonna run the card down really fast, and then we'll take calls. So on the pre-show, Elias Sampson defeated Matt Hardy. We then had a nothing match. Like, this match was literally probably the worst match that the two of them have had, Enzo and Kalisto. It was literally nothing other than Kalisto got stuck on the top rope when he tried to do his little springboard.
Correct.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
What are you doing? I'm trying to get over.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defeated Breezango. And, like, a lot of people were like, why put these guys on the pre-show? And they did what I thought they were going to do. They put them on the pre-show to make you think, oh, we're not going to see them again because they wrestled. And then what happened? They showed up during the main event.
Exactly. Pretty solid.
So then the main card starts. New Day versus The Shield. I really like this match. I saw some people on Twitter kind of didn't like it. They were just like it was a whatever opener match. I really did enjoy this match. And let's see, the finish was a triple team powerbomb with Reigns powerbombing Kofi off the middle rope. There was a Shield powerbomb tease earlier in the match, but Big E saved it. And yeah, Kofi actually took the pin. I thought Xavier would have took the pin. And then
that's interesting.
And then in a spot that a little backstage segment that Nick liked with Stephanie riling up the Raw Women's team.
Absolutely put everyone over. And Stephanie's not known for that. And when she went up there, she was like, Sasha, we've had our differences in the past, but I need the boss tonight. Bayley, not the time for hugging. Go out there and do what I've seen you do before. Nia, go be unstoppable. Alicia, I had my doubts in you. Asuka, go fucking kill. Like, she really, really, really put them over, and it was
Right.
great. It was like a genuine, she actually believed in them. Tim, where are you getting these results from?
Oh, I'm getting them from our website, PWUnlimited.net. I will put a link in the description below.
Another shout out to Nicholas Bronson for getting them up. He just DM'd me on Twitter and he said, "Hey, dude, watching the podcast, results are up."
Yes.
We're getting them from there.
For the most part. And then I'm trying to remember, because I didn't take notes. I'm trying to remember certain things that happened in the match. You know what I mean?
Correct.
All right.
Keep
So then we
running
had the Raw Women's match. I was surprised that Becky Lynch was the first eliminated.
I was too. When I saw that, I was thoroughly thrown off.
But Team Raw did end up winning in the end. Asuka was the sole survivor for her team. They really made Tamina look strong for some god-awful reason. I don't know why.
It could mean something very soon.
I don't know.
Could mean something very soon, Tim. I'm going to DM you something. Tell me if you understand what that means.
But I did like the way they got Nia out of that match. I thought they should either have her get counted out or disqualified, so that way she didn't have to get pinned, because they want her to continue to look strong, like she can't be beat.
I don't know.
I know you were kind of just about that.
I was tuned out of the match. Jessica, yes, we did see the birthday announcement. It is the Bella Twins this Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was very tuned out. I retweeted something that I know some people are probably going to give me hate for. Natalia is just so boring. So boring and just... it just wasn't fun to watch. There was one botch that just told me, like, I don't give a fuck about this match. And a lot of the women looked like they didn't give a fuck about. The only people that were really fitting their roles were Tamina and Asuka. Nia Jax didn't give a fuck. She's like, I got counted out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And then she walks back to the locker room. It just felt just.
And what was Alicia trying to yell at her? She's like,
Naya,
where are you going? Nia, where are you? Like,
I know you can hear me.
She was eliminated. She's supposed to go to the back, dummy.
Yeah, that was. It just really felt like a lot of them weren't into the match, which is fine. If someone's not into the match, that's fine. It's gonna show. But it genuinely just feel like they weren't really into the match, and therefore it really made the match not worth watching.
A little bit. All right. So then after that,
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer about the pay-per-view because the pay-per-view had its spots.
yes.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Nicholas Bronson said, anybody else notice Kalisto got stuck on the top rope during his entrance? Yes.
Yeah, he was trying to get over.
All right, so after we had the women's match, the women 5-way, we had a segment backstage with Stephanie and Daniel Bryan, and Stephanie pretty much said, Team Raw's going to win, we're going to kill my brother's team, and this and that, and she's like, but you should...
I thought you were going to just say that we're going to kill my brother.
No. But then she told Daniel, you should be... you should want your Team SmackDown to win, but you should want Shane to get beat up, because if Shane's beat up and taken out and can't, come back to SmackDown, you would be in charge. And then Daniel Bryan got this look on his face like, that wouldn't be the worst of ideas.
So, the record scratches. I do like that idea. What matches would you have had on the card for Survivor Series, Nick?
I mean, I really wouldn't have changed anything,
I wouldn't have changed the card. I would have just changed the people's fucking feelings about it. I would have changed, I would have told the women, like, hey, I know you might not be into this, but just for one night, pretend to give a fuck.
Going back to that women's match.
Yeah.
They hate Bayley on the main roster or something?
I think so, man. And she's from my hometown, which sucks.
Like...
Our hometown wrestler. They gave her
the women's championship earlier this year, but every other opportunity they get, they kind of made it even feel like they didn't want Bayley on the team. Like Alicia didn't want Bayley on the team, so Bayley had to win a fatal or a triple threat just to get on the team, and then she's the first one from her team eliminated. Like they just really bury Bayley all the time. Anyways, we then had the Miz versus Baron Corbin. I do have to say this was better than I assumed it was going to be. I did like this better than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, I think Baron Corbin's heel work really showed up, where he's like, that's how a real man something like that.
Right. They had, Miz came out with Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, and then they surprised everybody with Maurice sitting in the front row, and they played up the whole stuff about, Baron Corbin calling out Miz on social media and saying you should go back home with your wife, and then saying, oh, I'm a real man to Maurice during the match, and then Miz was like, hey, you don't go over there to my wife, you don't mess with my wife, and then it looked like the Miz was going to win. And then at the end, Miz, what was he? I guess he was going for another drop kick in the corner, and Baron comes out, hits him with the end of days, and just pins him.
Yeah, correct.
But I mean, in the long run,
man.
I thought it was better than it was. I thought it was better than most expected.
Yeah, I think it showed up. A lot of people are talking about that tag match and the super kick party and the two sweets. Why don't you go ahead and talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, that is kind of the next thing. I mean, what was it? Oh, they did. Okay, is it a new tradition that somebody gets to propose in the ring before Survivor Series?
No, it's a big tradition to do it during the Big Four.
No, they did it last year at Survivor Series with Natalya.
They're doing it at the Big Fours, dude.
They've only done it at Survivor Series, I thought.
It could be, actually. Yeah, it could be.
Because last year they did it with Natalya, and then this year they did it with Bayley. Anyways, so Charlie Caruso interviewed Paul Heyman backstage. He said AJ Styles is phenomenal. He's going to regret beating Jinder and winning the title because he's now having to face Brock, blah, blah, blah. Then we go into the Bar versus the Usos. What was that promo that the Usos were cutting beforehand when they were like,
I don't know, something fucking glamour like fucking.
If you're the bar, then we're the bartenders, and everything's got to come through us first. And then he's like, "Hi, bar." And he's
What's
like,
a high bar?
He said like for the high jump. They
What is
started
that?
naming off all these different bars or whatever. But anyways, so there was a spot in the match where it was right at the end, and the first thing that I didn't like in this match. Cesaro had one of the Usos up for a powerbomb, and then he starts fighting out of it, punching down on Cesaro, and then all of a sudden they back up into the corner, and he starts punching on Sheamus. Now, wouldn't you think if this was a real fight, if you got a guy up there that's beating up your opponent, you would just powerbomb him or drop him?
Yeah, you would just fucking let go.
I'm like, no, don't hold him till he takes you down. But anyways, it ended in a kind of cool spot where he hit a Samoan drop off of on top of Cesaro to Sheamus. But the spot that got a lot of people riled up in that match, the Usos did a bunch of super kicks on Sheamus. So, they did super kick here, super kick there, and then they had Sheamus in the middle of the ring. They were in the corners. They do this all the time.
They two-sweeted. I'm not crazy. They two-sweeted.
Now, they do this all the time. This is a normal Uso spot where they each do a super kick, and then they each go to the corner and do the double super kick.
Right.
But then Tom Phillips has to get on the mic and go, oh, super kick party, and then one of the Usos throws up the two sweet. It's like,
can I just mention?
Fucking kidding me?
Can I just mention the fucking commentary tonight? Booker T needs to get the fuck out of here with everything that he says out of his mouth hole. It's so boring. He's just, oh, I love it. It's like he has like fucking buzzwords. Like there's a man behind him going, this one, this one, this one, this one. It's like,
well, no, they have guys in their ear like Kevin Dunn and Triple H and Vince are in there.
Triple Dunn? It's a cool guy.
I said Kevin Dunn and Triple H. Like, freaking with JBL, he said it before, he's got Vince McMahon in his ear the whole time he's doing commentary, just feeding him lines to say.
Yeah, but with Michael Cole, people feed Michael Cole that. Michael Cole can he can talk and he can listen. I couldn't do that. Honestly, if I had Vince yelling at me in my ear and I'm like, oh, please stop, please. And then I would just give up and have like a fucking panic attack.
All right, hold on, Nick.
What's up?
So Kenny Omega said this in the chat, so I looked it up on the YouTube channel. I haven't watched the video yet, but there's a video on WWE's YouTube channel that says Owens and Zayn consider a move to Raw after a backstage meeting with Stephanie McMahon.
Not gonna happen.
I don't know. And that was posted 2 hours ago. So that was posted a little after the show actually started.
That's true. I don't know.
Interesting. So anyways, getting back to the show, Usos won. We then had an interview with Jason Jordan where the crowd just blew him up with boos. He's like, I feel terrible for what happened. I can't compete with my dad. I hope Raw wins, but I hope Triple H gets eliminated first. And then we had Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. This match wasn't bad, but it was nothing to be like, oh yeah, this is a really good match. It was just there. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just a match, I guess.
Yeah, it was just a match on the card. It wasn't
And
bad.
Charlotte
wasn't
won.
good. Yeah.
I mean, they both hit their big moves. You know, Charlotte hit her moonsault and missed. Alexa hit the twisted bliss. Charlotte got the knees up and stuff. But I mean, in the end, it really just was a match that it's like at least with like the Miz and Baron Corbin, you had the whole social media thing with the
Correct.
Usos, Sheamus and Cesaro. You had the thing that the Usos were the last team for SmackDown last year in the tag team 10-man, and Sheamus and Cesaro were the last guys for Team Raw in the 10-man last year. So it's like they played off of that a little bit. But like with Charlotte and Alexa, it was just they've both held both Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships, but there was nothing other than that there. So it was just like whatever. I mean, I'm not knocking the match, so there was nothing wrong with the match at all. It was just a match.
Yeah, it was just a match that happened.
And then we go on to Brock versus AJ.
Ooh, what a match!
Started
Brock
off
versus AJ.
Started
Just
off
fun.
slow.
Yeah, definitely started off slow. I was bored at
I know
first.
5 minutes in, Nick was like, "Is this it?" And I'm like, "It's gonna get," but I just had a feeling that it was gonna ramp up halfway through, which it did. And like at the beginning, AJ was just getting killed. Like Brock was just suplexing him, throwing him. Like when Brock grabbed him and just chucked him over the top rope at one point, and then he just tossed him right into the announce table. And then AJ just started coming back, and it just got great. But unfortunately, now we can't. I don't know this to be for sure or not, but it did look like Brock injured his knee. I have seen pictures. Nick did send me a tweet. He sent me somebody else's tweet that had like a up close picture of Brock, and it did look like the knee was a little bit swollen. I know when he first got out of the ring and he tried to stand on it, he said something to Heyman, and then he tried to like put weight on I guess it's his left knee. He tried to put weight. He tried to put weight on it, and he kind of like lost his balance and had to lean back up against the ring. And he goes, "Shit, no, or nope." One of those two, or no or nope. So, and he was limping pretty bad, and that wasn't selling because match is over. Brock ain't gonna sell after the match for AJ Styles.
Exactly, which was a little weird.
So we'll look into that, and we'll see if we can get an update. Probably not tonight, but we'll hopefully have an update on Brock tomorrow if he is or isn't injured. And for everybody asking, we haven't got an update yet on Drew McIntyre. He was supposed to get an MRI today, but as far as the results from that, I do not know. If it's a partial tear, there is an injury to the bicep. If it's partially injured, like a partial tear, month or two. But if it's a full tear where he's going to be out of action, he could be out anywhere from 3 to 6 months. And he was under consideration to move to the main roster by the end of the year.
True.
By the end of the year.
A lot of people are Shamu Rules 1 watching all the way from London at 4:10 a.m. Keep up the good work. Thank you, baby.
I guess we don't really have to run down the main event since we were live during the main event. I mean, Triple H and Braun Strowman won. With that,
exactly.
Let's take a call. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey, BB.
Hey, guys.
How you doing?
What'd you guys think of the pay-per-view?
I mean, in my opinion, it wasn't a bad show. It could have been a little better. But at the same time, are we trying to compare it to TakeOver? Because that's not a fair comparison.
True.
Oh, that's true. What'd you guys think of AJ and Brock?
Loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was very decent. No, I'm also alive right now. I'm sorry. I got a phone call from work. I thought I would just answer that to do it. Anyway, yeah, I thought AJ and Brock was decent.
I thought it was better than decent.
Because I think the reason I call it decent is just like you kind of knew the outcome, but when you knew the outcome, it just made the match like, well, they could shock us maybe. So I think I thought AJ got a great amount of offense in there.
Yes.
More than I expected.
Yes.
That's just me.
I liked the transition to that calf crusher. Like, you would think with a guy Brock's size, it would be a little more clunky, but it was just a smooth roll right into it. Like Like if he was doing it to somebody like a Sami Zayn or something.
And he sold it well.
Yes.
I think that's what's he looked like. Oh fuck, this hurts.
And then he became a lot of people's spirit animal when he broke out of that calf crusher.
Bah,
Yeah.
That's like my fucking studying habits beating the living shit out of me because I don't study. So
He was just like, I know I can't get out of this, so I'm just gonna bash the back of your head into the mat until you let go, motherfucker.
oh, motherfucker.
Yes, because Brock's probably sitting there. I'm gonna beat your ass, motherfucker. Anyways, no, he probably just said bitch because Suplex City, bitch.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought. All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead and finish.
Oh, at first I thought it was gonna be a squash match, but then AJ got more offense. I'm like, oh, finally.
Yeah, that's the same thing Nick was saying to me. He's like, is this all it's gonna be? And then it ramped up, and I was like, yes, this is great.
Yeah, I ended up really enjoying it. Well, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for the call.
Have a good night, BB.
You too.
All right, let's just roll through. Take some more calls. If anybody else,
fuck you, gay ass bitches. Eat a dick,
Whoa.
bitch. You can't eat those. Those are not edible, but you can probably suck one. Anyway,
if anybody else would like to call in, the number on the screen 559-475-8473. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Tim and Nick, what's going on?
What's going on?
what's going on, brother?
What'd you think of the show?
It was good. It's the same guy, GPA here last night. And before I say anything about preview, no, Nick, I was not on weed last night.
You could have convinced me that you were, homie.
No, I was trying to watch the live stream while trying to call you guys, and honestly, I was way behind, but that's why it took like a couple seconds to answer you guys.
Gotcha.
I got you. No worries.
Yeah. Overall, the show wasn't bad. I mean, it could have been a little bit better, but it wasn't totally horrible.
Yeah, it was just it was a pay-per-view.
Right.
Pay-per-view.
I think you guys think the best match was probably AJ and Brock. That was a really good match. Again, like you said, it started off slow, but it really got going once, 5-6 minutes into it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let me get you guys your opinion. Which one out of the 4 pay-per-views was probably the best of the year?
Ooh, best of the year. I mean, War Games definitely just took over for me.
Oh, no, he said Big 4 pay.
I know it's not a Big 4. I know it's not a Big 4.
I gotcha.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Who? I don't know.
I don't know. Because, I mean, all the 4 pay-per-views weren't really that bad.
They just weren't special either.
Right. I mean, I guess you can maybe say SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say.
I was scared to say SummerSlam.
Because of that Fatal 4-Way?
Probably.
Yeah,
that was probably why I think that. But, overall, I think maybe just WWE might need to work on something for next year once Royal Rumble comes around. But hopefully they'll think of something. I'm not really sure what their plans is going into the rest of the year. I know they got... So
I definitely have a question that I'm going to pose, once the call's over and everything. I do have a question to post to the chat and everything.
Okay, I might answer that on the chat. But, I mean, I'm not sure if Jinder's going to retain the title for the end of the year. We'll look forward to Tuesday.
He does have his rematch on Tuesday, so we'll see what happens. I don't think he's going into India as the champ, so I don't know if he's going to win that title on Tuesday.
You know what? I could have been thinking maybe, since why they put the title on AJ, I've been kind of thinking, if they're going to build WrestleMania 34 next year to be probably a big event, like all we know right now, we know is Roman versus Brock. But I'm also kind of thinking like maybe they could be building to something special for AJ, maybe like him versus AJ.
Maybe.
We'll see, but that's a long ways away. But thanks for the call and have a great night.
All right, you too, man. Have a good night. Bye, Nick.
See you later, brother. Nicholas Bronson in chat.
Ooh.
Turn my gain up a little bit first. Hi, Don. Anyway, I do want to ask a question. Do you think WWE doesn't really give a fuck about their pay-per-views now because they don't have to worry about buys? They don't have to worry about people buying the pay-per-view because of the network.
I mean,
granted, this is an old argument. This is a few-year-old argument at this point.
I mean, it's tough to say. A lot of people do believe that.
Exactly. I don't know. This is going to be a topic for a Wednesday show. We're going to talk about this on Wednesday. So keep this in your minds. Keep that question there. Does WWE feel like, in your opinion, they don't have to work as hard on pay-per-views now that they have that integrated platform where you're not paying $50, you're paying $9.99 a month for almost 2 shows a month. So keep that in mind. We're going to talk about that on Wednesday. I promise you, because I really want to know what you guys think, and I want you guys to hear me cuss a million trillion times, which is another question I have. Can I ask one more question in the chat?
I don't care. It's your show as much as mine, like I said last night.
Wait, I'm not your lackey?
Nope.
Oh! Anyway. Anyway, one thing I want to mention is that you guys know me. I say fuck a lot. I cuss. And we'd have to sometimes bleep out the cuss words on the regular videos because we don't want to get demonetized because, oh, boo, scary demonetization.
Yeah,
we need
a
job.
You use a swear word one too many times, they might say, oh, nope, we don't like it.
Exactly. So, are you guys annoyed by the... Because I saw a few people, so I want to know. Are you guys annoyed by the beeps? I can actively make it a point to not be like, I won't cuss anymore. At least I'll try not to. I'm limited to like 5 a fucking video.
Yeah, because like when Nick goes on his good rants like he did last night about Velveteen Dream and Aleister Black, you know, some people may not watch the full live stream. Some people may not want to say, oh, I don't want to watch an hour-long show. But they may be interested in what Nick had to say about that. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it out as its own video. And yes, I did bleep a lot of it. Apparently I did miss 1 or 2 F-bombs. But the reason we do that, like Nick said, YouTube doesn't really like a lot of swearing. And so they're going to demonetize for that. And so that's just one of the reasons why I did it. But I mean...
Yeah. This is, again, how we get some of our money. So, I don't really mind. Nick with no cussing is like life without meaning. Same. Not saying... this is me saying, yeah, we do care about, potentially getting paychecks from YouTube because, it's cool. But if it's something that bothers you guys, then we're all try to limit it, or at least just don't sing anymore. And you're straight, LOL. Joke's on you. I'm going to sing, and I'm gay.
Derek Book said, no, Nick, you're not you without cussing.
It's like, Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry. Hold on, I like this. Hey, curse Nick, curse your fucking ass off. All right,
let's take another call.
Let's take a fucking call, baby.
It says, Nick, you're the best part. Nick,
be yourself. It's the best part of the stream. Fuck, I can read, Tim.
I know.
TikTok.
Call, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey guys, how's it going tonight?
Hey, what's up?
What'd you think of the show?
Okay. Okay, I thought it was pretty good, but I'm also rating it compared to TLC.
TLC
was a shit show. This was way better, because the last time we saw the main roster on a pay-per-view, it was TLC.
True.
So, I think a lot of people are shitting on this pay-per-view is because we saw NXT TakeOver last night. You can't compare the two. It's completely different.
Go back to my hot take video about how NXT can sometimes be killing WWE.
Absolutely, and it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. But it also should mean that, hey, the main roster needs to step up because people are shitting on them because of NXT. It's like it's like WCW versus WWE. You want that competition, and WWE's failing because they don't like that competition because they haven't had that in years.
Well, theoretically, this isn't competition.
Wait,
that's not NXT. Isn't their competition?
Can I pose a question to the two of you on this?
No.
Okay. Now, you're saying that the main roster has to step it up because of the competition that NXT is putting out there. But what about the guys that, like in this main event that we had tonight, half of those guys were once NXT. So it's like,
and that was my second.
Is it the roster and the guys have to step it up, or is it the booking and the officials backstage on the main roster compared to the officials and the bookers backstage in NXT?
I think it's a little bit of both,
right?
Because in NXT you have great booking, but you also have a ton of guys who are fighting and their way to that main spot on the main roster. But then on the main roster, yeah, you have a ton of guys from NXT, but unfortunately the booking is like, oh no, I was pissed about the main event. I was absolutely pissed off because you had 2 amazing guys get eliminated within a few minutes, like within seconds of each other, and you literally just slapped. I didn't want to see John Cena on that. That is a slap in the face to Jinder Mahal, who has ran SmackDown for 6 months being the champion.
Right, but you gotta understand that when you're looking at it as a monetizable as a business, are people gonna say, I really give a shit about John Cena? Holy fuck, it's John Cena, or it's that Jinder Mahal dude that no one's really cheering for right now. It's a money's game.
I hated with John Cena on the team. I don't like John Cena. I've never really liked John Cena.
There was no reason for
I
Cena.
think it's a slap in the face.
There was no reason for Cena to be in that match because he literally did really nothing of note.
Exactly. It's like you maybe not even Jinder Mahal. Take another guy who's been there.
But
Right,
who?
right.
Who would
Every
fit there?
day.
Who would fit there, though?
And personally, I think it should have been AJ Styles, and then Jinder lose the title, and Jinder take the spot, like they did with Natalia.
Right, that would have made sense.
That's another thing.
But
And that's what the thing.
your whole thing with Natalia
I'm
getting the spot on the SmackDown team, Charlotte was already on that team. So saying, well, Jinder's going to get the spot on the other team because AJ's now the champ. AJ was never officially on the team yet. So, anyways.
No, and I understand that. And then there's one other thing. With Charlotte and Alexa, the problem is that they were building up Natalia and Alexa. They did promos. They did like little backstage promos on each other, like Miz and Baron Corbin did.
Right.
They were building that match up, and then they were like, "Oh no, we're going to take the title off of Charlotte or off of Natalia and put it on Charlotte." And the only reason they did that is because of the Ric Flair special, because they were in Charlotte's hometown, and because Ric Flair is best friends with Triple H.
I don't know if it's the Triple H Ric Flair thing.
No, I don't think that's why. I think that's looking a little too into it.
I mean, I know Natty's supposed to get her rematch. I know this probably doesn't mean anything, but she's supposed to get a rematch at Starrcade. Maybe they swerve everybody and they change the title at Starrcade on a live event.
Possibly.
And I don't know if they're going to do that. And here's the thing. Everyone knows I love Natalia. Like, Natty is my girl. But at the same time, I'm also sort of happy that she lost the title, because my fear was Natty in that match, Carmella comes in, cashes in, and they screw Natalia. Because we know how much the WWE loves screwing the hearts at Survivor Series. So I needed to come on here and talk. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah,
No, you're good.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
fuck it,
good.
you're good.
Loved it. Loved your passion.
You're good.
I think fans are shitting on this pay-per-view too much. It was way better than TLC, which that was the last pay-per-view we saw
Right.
for the main roster. And anyone comparing it to NXT, it's like, can't really do that, because you have 10 matches on this card, and you had how many matches on last night's match?
5 or
last
6?
night's show, like 5 or 6, exactly. So it's like, you can't really compare the two.
Right. Plus, tonight's show was like if you count the pre-show, it was like a 6-hour show. Last night's show with the pre-show was like 2.5, 3.5 hours.
Yeah. And also
so-
the problem with Survivor Series is that you had the Under Siege and all that, but the thing is when you're not in the ring with each other, you can't really build too much of a story before. Yeah, you can use social media, but it's like,
True.
not a lot of people pay attention too much to social media. They pay attention to what's going on in that ring.
Yeah.
So it's also a different type of storytelling.
There's a lot of weird aspects to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nicole,
Anyways,
thank you so
thanks
much.
for dealing with my rant.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
No
Our
problem.
pleasure.
Thanks for calling. Have a great night.
You too. Bye, guys.
Can I tell you what Rusev just tweeted?
Uh-oh. That's who should
John
have been
Lo-
on the team. That's who should have been on the fucking team.
John lost. Oh no. See you at Mania. # Team Rusev.
Rusev Cena Mania?
I hope so. That'd be cool. See Rusev go over.
So apparently after...
After.
Oh! I need to pull this... Oh, no. I need to pull this up on the screen right now.
I'm worried.
Triple H ran into the stage.
Hmm?
Triple H was not watching where he was going, and he walked into the side of the stage.
Hmm?
Hold on. I'm pulling it up on my screen right now, Nick.
Told my friend to get the fuck out so I can watch the podcast. Just have your friend watch with you. What the fuck?
All right. Stephanie comes out.
Yeah.
She's cheering for Triple H. Triple H turns around to go walk to the back, and he walks right into the stage. The set. I'm going to play it again.
I haven't seen anything yet.
I've retweeted it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
But
check.
it's also playing if you're watching the stream. All right. That was just I had to do that. I had to. Oh my god, that was amazing. I retweeted it. Yes. He just walks right into the set. Like, are you kidding me?
Fuck me.
That was great. I'm dying right now. Hold on. I'm going to play it again. Hold on. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to put it in full screen too.
The phone number is showing? What do you mean the phone number is showing? Oh, the person that's calling? That's fine. Oh,
Hold on. This just needs to be seen again.
that's fucking crazy.
Hold on. One last time. I need
At
a
least-
full screen. There we go. So Steph's out there, and she's like, yeah. And Triple H turns around, boom! Right into knocks
least
himself down.
At least he sold it.
Oh my
least he-
god, that was
Anyway.
that was great.
Anyway, you want to take a call, homie?
Yeah.
All right. Does it cost? No, it shouldn't cost you anything, Nicholas. Just because you're in Canada, I don't think it'll cost you
No,
anything.
I shouldn't. I mean, if you can call the United States, you can call me.
That was a weird. What a terrible pickup line that is, bro. Kerplunk.
Triple
Even
H is
Stephanie
"Wah!"
was like, "You fucking
Stephanie's
idiot."
like, oh my god, what happened? Are you okay? Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey guys.
Hey,
How's
what's
it
going
going?
on, baby? How you doing?
Hey guys. I have a question for you.
Go
What's
for
up?
it.
Okay, so do you think Brock is really injured? And if he is, do you think they may lead to a change for Mania?
If it what Tim was telling me, if it looks like he's gonna be out past Mania, then something will change. If it looks like he's not gonna be out past Mania and he should be fine, he's not dropping that title anytime soon.
Right. See, with Brock being a part-timer as part-time as he is, where he's probably not going to show back. Like we probably won't see Brock Lesnar again until January, probably 2-3 weeks before Royal Rumble, and we'll I guess we'll build to whoever he's going to face at Rumble. If say the knee is messed up where he can't work Rumble, he's just not going to work Rumble, and they're not going to say anything about it. They're just going to be like, oh, Brock Lesnar didn't want. They'll play it up as like Brock Lesnar didn't want to come to the Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar doesn't want to defend his title. And they'll probably play some sort of storyline to it. But they're not going to. If he's injured, they will not say it. I can almost guarantee that. And then they'll go from there. You know, if he's only injured and he'll make if you know he's going to make WrestleMania, they'll just keep him out to WrestleMania. If he's going to be okay and he can work Rumble, they'll keep him till Rumble. I just feel like if he is injured, it all really depends on Mania. Can he make it to Mania? If he can't, then you got to take the title off of him because you can't not have the Universal Championship defended at WrestleMania. So that's just really what it depends on how bad the knee is, because it could be It could be like that Sin Cara thing from a couple weeks ago. He wasn't feeling that good the night of the injury, but within 24 hours he was good enough to go back out and wrestle another match. So we really just don't know right now.
And what do you think? What may have injured his knee? Maybe the calf crusher of AJ?
Say that again?
I mean, he said, what spot do you think the knee injury came from? Was it the calf crusher?
It could have just been he literally could have just stepped and like it could have popped. It could have
I mean, remember Kevin Nash tore his quad walking to the corner.
Okay, yeah.
Oh God, how'd you tear it? Walking.
I mean, Brian Alvarez says he messed up his knee taking a snake eyes one time.
What does that mean?
Oh God.
Like literally, he was. You know what a snake eyes is, right?
Tim, if I knew what the fuck snake eyes means, I wouldn't be asking, would I?
Snake eyes is like the Undertaker move when he grabs him and he drops him face first on the top turnbuckle.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
He said that he's like injuries can come from anything. You could take a routine move. You could be walking in the ring. It happened to Luke Harper. You're walking in the ring, and you just all of a sudden you're injured. Your knee goes out.
Well,
your
Seth
calf.
got his knee injured from a freaking coquina clutch.
Right. So I mean, I don't know what spot it came from. We'll have to examine the match or just see what information we can get. And like I said, I probably won't know anything tonight, but hopefully by sometime tomorrow, we should know more about if Brock Lesnar is injured, where the injury came from in the match, and how bad it possibly is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and guys, another question. Do you think AJ will keep his title into Mania?
I don't know about till Mania, but I think he may successfully defend it Tuesday when he defends against Jinder.
That's fucking crazy with that.
Braun, what?
Jinder, sorry. What? All
Yeah,
right.
for sure. Thanks for your
Thanks
comment.
for the call and have a great night.
Yeah, same.
Guys, let's just be nice in chat, please. Anyway.
I want to address something. Kind of going back to what Nick was saying about the whole, demonetizing on
Demonetization.
the swear words and everything. Somebody, I can't find it now. I don't know who said it. But someone's like, well, how come they can let curse words in rap songs? What we're talking about is not
because they're not worried.
No. What we're talking about is not getting the videos taken down, but getting it to where we can't make any money off the videos. They'll keep videos up that they don't want to put ads on.
Exactly.
But what we want is not the videos to get flagged as far as now we can't put ads on the videos so we can't make money off of them. That's
Exactly.
the issue with the swear words. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube videos with swear words, and we don't know how many of those videos have or haven't been flagged for demonetization. That's the issue. You see, like, you never know who does and who doesn't get flagged.
Interesting.
So,
I saw the video, Kenny. I'm currently looking at a video. This is a. Oh, never mind. It's from. Never mind. You're good. Anyway.
Carl, you're on the air. What's going on?
See you later, Daniel. Thank you.
How Enzo said he's having a celebration?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Enzo comes out on Raw,
Yes.
and he's talking about his victory. He's like, no one in the whole cruiserweight can beat me. No one is as good as me. And then, guess who comes out?
Braun Strowman.
Neville.
Big Cass.
Gold Dust. Gold Dust comes out.
But Goldust ain't a cruiserweight.
Kurt Angle, he just gets really skinny, and he's just like, he
In
looks
2
terrible.
days, he drops like 200 plus pounds.
Goldust is. Hold on. Goldust weighs.
Tim, I believe he is making what's called a joke.
I know. I'm just Goldust is.
Make sure.
Goldust would need to lose 30 pounds.
Gold
Shit.
Dust comes down to the ring, and he pulls Enzo's face out and fucks.
Plus, he is no longer Goldust. If you keep watching WWE television and their social media, they keep referencing him as Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah. Which I find interesting.
So I don't know if they're just dropping Goldust, because literally, if you look at the card for Starrcade, he's advertised Dustin Rhodes versus Dash Wilder.
Anyway, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to give a verbal warning. Anthony, bro, be nice, please. One more time, and I'm going to... You gone.
Oh, I already timed him out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's no need to be cussing out other people in the live chat.
Only I can cuss here, and other people that I like.
Well, I mean, we're not cussing out other people in the chat. Anyways, let's take a call. I'm still watching Triple H walk into the set in my head.
I love this world.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Good, and you? What you think about the show?
I mean, like we've been saying, we thought it was a good show, not great. Nothing special about it, really, other than after the show went off the air with Triple H walking into the set.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I thought it was lame. That ending was real lame. I think everything was good. I give the match of the night was Lesnar and AJ.
It was definitely a good match.
Yes. Yeah, it was probably the better match of the night.
It started slow, and then it gained up. Like, I thought it was going to be a quick match, but then I saw AJ getting offense on it, and I was like, this is going to be match of the night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and, I'm surprised Kane or Jordan didn't have interrupted the match, or like Zayn and Kevin Owens. What did you think about that?
I mean, I kind of thought Jason Jordan may come out. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll do something on Raw tomorrow with Jason Jordan. They have to do something with Jason Jordan because they did show him on the show. They did do that interview where he was like, I want Raw to win. I'm so sad I can't wrestle with Kurt tonight. But Triple H, you need to get eliminated. And then Triple H wins the whole thing. So that can't just have been for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Do you think something's going to happen with Strowman and Triple H, or that's not going to be nothing?
Here's the thing. We don't even know if Triple H is going to be on Raw tomorrow. We don't know if Triple H is going to even be a regular character again. There's a lot of questions coming out of that main event.
Because I really thought when Triple H parried Kurt Angle, I really thought he was going to help Shane.
Right, that's what I thought too. I thought maybe they were like, "Oh crap, Triple H is turning on Stephanie and what?" I was confused too, and then he just screwed Kurt. Like, what is that going to mean tomorrow? Is Kurt going to get fired by Stephanie and Triple H? We don't know, and it really just what I'm going to say about that though is it's got people intrigued to actually watch Raw tomorrow.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job with that. Whether the match being good or not, because of what happened, there is interest in wanting to know the fallout. So they did do that.
I thought the rumors were true about Triple H going to SmackDown and
I had actually
helping
never heard
Sting
that.
with.
I
I
heard
heard
that he
some
would be like
rumors.
the new GM of SmackDown or some shit
Oh.
like that. Something
Gotcha,
super
gotcha.
unlikely.
I heard that he was gonna go against Kevin, help Shane with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Oh, I did hear
That's
that.
why
Now that you elaborate on, yes, I did hear that.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I thought was gonna happen, but that's all I got for tonight.
all right. Have a good night.
All right,
Thanks for the call.
you too.
All right.
Yeah, someone did say
problem.
Super Kick Party.
All right. I got another video of Triple H from after the show.
Are you gonna actually make it work this time and not see all of your tabs first?
It should.
Hashtag Lake Show. What the fuck?
Bingo.
I don't care about basketball. Basketball sucks.
All right, guys.
I have received a Snapchat, you guys.
Triple H poses and takes a flat back bump and just lays there in the middle of the ring. Let's
Takes
replay
like a
this.
flare bump.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Kenny Omega tweeted it to me.
Yeah, it won't play now. Anyways,
Omega Kenny O.
here we go.
Oh, my hand itches.
Like, are you kidding me? What? He's just hamming it up now. Like Stephanie's out there. So you think
What?
you think he walked into the stage on purpose?
No, I don't think he did it on purpose.
No, I don't either. It was just funny. All right, let's take another call.
Let's take a call.
Or not.
Or not. Sorry. Anyway.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Goldust should fuck Endor in his butthole.
And you're gone.
Wow, that would be a weird match. I don't think I would watch that, though. Personally. And it would be funny. Next time he tries that, just keep going along with it.
I guess.
Just, you know what? You get that Pats Nation bullshit out of here. Leave.
Clifton
I don't want
Brown. Rumors about Hulk Hogan returning. There's not. No, Hulk Hogan's not coming back to WWE anytime
There has
soon.
been rumors of him returning since 2014.
No, people keep saying stuff. You know, Hulk Hogan should come back. Hulk Hogan should come back. That's all it really is. But Hulk Hogan should come back for what? To show up on the screen and be like, "What's going on, brothers? This is WWE Monday Night Raw. I'm Hulk Hogan. Goodbye." Like,
That's exactly what he's gonna say too.
like literally, there's nothing. He's not going to wrestle. He's not going to be an on-screen character. He's going to come in one time, maybe two times.
Exactly. It's not. I don't fucking care if he's not there, personally.
Yeah. So there's really nothing for Hogan to do if he comes back. I mean, what, host Mania again?
Maybe, but who fucking knows, dude?
Who knows? Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
What's up, gentlemen?
How's
you
it
doing?
going?
Not bad, not bad. I don't think I caught every match of the pay-per-view. Not too much remarkable, but not anything all-out terrible. I think, like, Vince McMahon's slogan should be dilute, because he's got the best talent, and even after dang near losing, $40 million a couple years ago, they swept through New Japan and got the Bullet Club and got TNA's best guys, you know, people from Japan to Mexico. You think, like, that much talent, we'd see a more aggressive style or more kind of a little bit something different to compete with the variety.
Well, here's
Like
the
Lucha
thing.
Underground and
As long as Vince is in charge, he's not going to change the style of his show. The show's going to be the same it's been for the last 20 years, or let's say 17 years, since about 2000, 2001. The show's going to be the same style as it's been since then, since like right after he bought WCW, until he's gone and somebody like a Triple H takes over. Other than that, the show's going to be pretty much the exact same, you know, the same style of show, you know, promo match, watered down 20-minute promo to open Monday Night Raw, 10-minute promo to open SmackDown. None of that's really going to change until Vince is gone.
Exactly. Yeah, no. Vince is going to have a fucking stranglehold on what happens until the day that he can no longer breathe.
he's out of
That's
touch.
just a fact.
He's out of touch. He's out of touch.
He's out of touch, but hey, we're still fucking watching, dog.
He's out of touch. You can say he's out of touch, but at the same time, who runs the number one wrestling promotion in the world still with people saying he's out of touch?
Exactly. We're
Exactly.
still watching.
WWE.
We're still watching today.
Yes, you may say he's out of touch, but if he was that much out of touch, why is his company still number one? Why hasn't somebody passed him that people say, like New Japan is more in touch.
Can I ask a question? Would New Japan be better if it was more prominent here in the States? Would that be number one?
I mean,
Who knows?
I don't know.
It's not as accessible being on Access TV. It's not on every cable network. Not a lot of people.
What?
know
Let's say
about
they got a
it or
TV
have
deal
heard of it.
just like WWE did. Do you think? Because TNA has a TV deal.
Yeah, but their TV deal
Yes.
is in less homes than Access.
Good point. I'll allow it. It's a good point.
And I think
I'll allow
that's
it that
right.
one time.
And, you know, New Japan, it might get old school wrestling fans back into wrestling who ain't feeling this new style.
Yeah.
Then you got people like TNA. TNA, they just never play to their strengths. I don't know. They just, like, they have a strength, and they would just drop the ball. And the difference is they don't have the budget to make mistakes and drop the ball. And now their name is, like, tainted in the mind of wrestling fans.
Right.
Here's the great thing about wrestling right now is that there's a style of wrestling for every single person to enjoy. If you like old school style wrestling, there's New Japan. If you like flippy shit style wrestling, there's a lot of independents, PWG, Ring of Honor. If you like silly stuff, there's WWE. There's wrestling for everybody, which I think is great. I have no complaints over anything going on in wrestling. If I'm not a big fan of flippy shit, but I'm not going to say it's awful because that could be something that someone really fucking likes. And if someone likes flippy shit, there's a promotion for them. So
Cool.
that's what I think about the current state of wrestling, even though no one asks.
You're I would say almost 100% right there, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. There's something for everyone.
Exactly. Because
no disagreement. My
Yeah.
favorite is Lucha Underground, personally.
And
I enjoy
and the
for
thing
the
that
most part
makes
WWE.
No,
I
let me
just
ask you
like
a
to
question.
see a little bit more like
Why do you prefer Lucha Underground more?
because I'm Hispanic and I grew up on Lucha Libre, so I finally
exactly.
have an English
Now-
show because I'm not the best Spanish speaker.
Here's my question to you. Do you know the real reason Lucha Underground was started?
I know, actually, I never dug that deep into
The real
it, to be
reason
completely honest.
The real reason they started Lucha Underground was to make it a sci-fi show that can spin off into sci-fi movies.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay.
Yes. So
Well, that
they were trying
explains
to
why
they were trying to bring in that wrestling fan base, that Lucha Libre fan base, but they also wanted to bring in that science fiction fan base to possibly, which probably won't happen now, but to possibly spin it off into a full-blown Lucha Underground sci-fi movie. That's why you have so much of that science fiction stuff with all the backstage stuff with like Katrina and how she can, I guess you could say, travel through time, and how some of the guys you think they die and then they come back to life, and all these different things that are science fiction-y, I guess. If that's a word.
Exactly. So thanks for your comment. I appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely wrestling out there for every single person.
Right, and like you were saying, you got WWE, that's more of the sports entertainment, and then you have Ring of Honor, that is a lot of, which is similar to New Japan. It's more of the wrestling. Yes, there's entertainment and promos and all of this, which there has to be, but it focuses more on the wrestling side of things. And then, like I said, with Lucha Underground, that's supposed to be more towards science fiction. So,
and I do want to mention, for those of you that are really big New Japan Pro Wrestling fans, what's really fucking cool is that they're going to start subtitling all of their promos and backstage segments.
I did read that. Yes.
So enjoy, because I find that to be super awesome, because I love hearing those promos, and it's like, oh yeah.
All right. Before we go any further, I have some updates from some backstage updates from TakeOver last night.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently both Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream were praised by every official that was backstage last night, and everybody was overly impressed with how well they got the crowd into that match and how well the crowd loved it. Also,
I dug it.
Also, Roderick Strong injured his neck during the War Games match when he took a brainbuster style suplex. He came down right on the top of his neck. He has not been evaluated yet today further, other than like the normal doctors backstage, I guess you say trainers checking him out. And there is no update yet on Drew McIntyre. But what I did get was that it was a fluke injury. It was the last spot of the match. The match did not end early. This is the planned end of the match went like it was. And let's see what it says. Drew McIntyre was slated to be on the main roster by the Raw after or before Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
So he was supposed to be on either Raw or SmackDown no later than right after the Rumble. And now if he's out for 2-3 months, if he's out 6 months, we don't know. Because, they still have to get that MRI and we have to find out the results from that MRI.
Correct. So there's a lot of stuff happening at once.
And then apparently TakeOver had a lot of changes in the last 48 hours. Some of the big changes were, to the structure itself and the way that the teams were actually entering into the structure. Vince McMahon himself actually played a large role in not wanting the roof, as we did talk about previously. And, with the decision to not turn Roderick Strong heel, that was a decision made day of. And keeping him babyface may now, if he's not severely injured, if his neck is fine, he could possibly get thrown back into the main event and feud with Andrade Cien Almas.
I see it happening.
Because, Almas is a heel. They need a babyface to go against him. What other babyface you got? I mean, maybe Aleister Black, since he's an in-between guy.
Exactly. We kind of talked about it last night. He was a hardcore tweener.
Right. So let's take another call. All right. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on? Caller.
You getting a legit phone call?
Yes.
Nice. Who was it?
It was a buddy. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on? Nope, lost him.
Oh, we lost him. That sucks. Hey, I do just want to mention we do have a Patreon over at patreon.com/PWUnlimited for as low as $1 a month. Support the show, or for as much as I think it's 20 is our biggest one, 50 maybe. It would just be cool if you guys wanted to help out. If not, that's all good, baby. Tim, are you muted right now? You want me to take over for a bit?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Tell your friend to F off. Hey, leave, boy. Anyway. Whew. I know a lot of people got school tomorrow, so I don't want to keep them up.
Yeah, we can go in 10 minutes. We'll cut it at an hour and a half mark or so.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I just don't want to keep people up for school. And then when they go to,
well,
when
actually,
no.
It's no school. It's Thanksgiving break.
Not for everybody.
Oh, I know it is for my kids. So, caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Fucking privileged. Anyway, what's up?
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hello?
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 Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hi.
What's your question?
I was just wondering what you were thinking about, the whole, Kurt Angle and Triple H versus at WrestleMania.
Well, I mean, that's definitely the route it looks like they're going, Triple H and Kurt Angle. I think it could be a pretty good match. It's going to be weird to see, because usually Triple H doesn't take on part-timers. So it will be weird to see, part-timer versus part-timer. Because over the last couple of years, Triple H has liked to take somebody on that can benefit from beating him.
He's not going to face anyone that isn't going to get something out of it.
Right.
So, there's that.
Yeah, and I thought that whole Triple H thing was pretty funny, and I actually did think that he was going to kind of help Shane or something, Like in the future, it's either Sammy or Kevin or something else.
Say that again?
And, what were you thinking about, the Shane helping, Triple H or, Triple H helping Shane, for the Sami Zayn and Kevin
there's
Owens
nothing
thing?
to that.
There's nothing to that. I mean,
just
literally, he pinned Shane tonight, so there's no reason for him to help Shane with anything.
I know, but I just, thought that they were going to, either, maybe reunite again,
Like we always say, rumors, take them at face value and don't believe them until either something actually happens or you hear that, it's confirmed 100% gonna happen. And all that stuff with Triple H and him going against Kevin Owens, it was literally rumors.
Yeah, for sure. So thanks for your call, bud.
Have a great night.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so they asked what games do we play on Sunday nights? Well, if there's no pay-per-view like there is now, really just whatever the fuck. We'll play some Jackbox, WWE. I play a shit ton of Destiny because I'm a lonely boy.
Right.
Seriously, I am a very lonely person. Please, please help. Please help. I need help. I need friends. Please. Wrestling is all I have. Anyway,
right.
Triple H and Shane are our family. That is a fact.
Yes.
Healthy pinch of salt. There's no such thing.
Father-in-law. Oh, not father-in-law. Brother-in-law.
That fucking weird, bro. Anyway.
Let's take one final call.
Let's take. You're gonna be our last call.
All right, caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hello?
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on? Going once?
Well?
Nope. Let's try another one.
I'll try one more, and if not, then hey, good way to end it.
Alrighty. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Yo, what's up? I see you guys are from the 559. Where are you guys from?
Fresno.
From
Hello?
Fresno?
Yes.
That's cool. I'm from a little town called Corcoran. I'm in the 559.
Gotcha.
Okay, right on, brother.
But I was calling to see what. It has nothing to do with tonight's wrestling, but what got you guys into wrestling in the first place? What was that moment that like captured you guys' imagination and shit to make you guys like wrestling?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna answer this, but we're gonna answer this with this will be the last segment of the show because I really, really like that question.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your call. I really like that question. What's your name?
My name is Joe.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for the call, Joe. And with that, we'll wrap it up right here.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for the call,
Thank
brother.
you. Thanks for the question.
Yeah, no, I really like that question to end it. That was cool. Anyway.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Why don't you go ahead and go first?
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, growing up, didn't really watch much wrestling before the age of, 10? 9? I know my grandfather watched it a lot, but we only visited them once or twice a year, so I didn't really see it with him and stuff. And then I had a new friend move in across the street.
Wait, fuck, you had friends?
Yeah, I know, shocking. Anyway, so I had a new friend move in across the street. Went over to his house, and it was a Monday, and he was like, we're playing video games, and he turns it off. I'm like, what are you doing? And then he's like, well, I'm going to watch wrestling. I'm like, wrestling? I'd maybe seen it once or twice, kind of, didn't really know exactly what it was and whatnot. And so I watched it with him. It was Monday Night Raw, and we were watching, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then the Hardy Boys come on, and that was his favorite. He was in love with the Hardy Boys. And
I think I was too.
So he was just like, oh, these are the best guys. They're cool. They like to do flips and jump off the top of the ropes and this and that. And so I watched it. I was like, really got into it. And so like the next week or whatever, I came over, and I'm like, hey, you're going to watch that again? I want to watch it with you. And he was like, yeah, I watch it every week. So we watched Raw again, and I just went over to his house every Monday. And then I finally realized, hey, there's another one of these on Thursdays. What? And I can watch it on my own TV. I don't need cable. It was on regular television. So then I was able to watch SmackDown at my house or go over to his house, or he can come over here. Anyways. And so that just really hooked me. Literally the first time I watched a full episode of Raw, not really knowing much about it, not knowing anything, watched it with him, and just from then on was completely hooked. And then once I turned about, maybe like 2 years later, maybe 3 years later, when, the internet started really becoming more accessible, I was like, I want to know more about this stuff. And I just started learning about stuff from the 90s, and I found out what WCW was, because I had seen that once over at his house, but he was predominantly a WWF guy, so I only saw WWF with him mainly. And then I, found out more about WCW, and then I've told the story before how I randomly found TNA at midnight one night on local television. And it's just, from that first time I watched it, I was completely hooked and wanted to know more, learn more, and never stopped watching.
Yeah, there you go. I think my intro into wrestling was just watching with my older brother. And then I learned a bunch of, useless knowledge when I had it was a board game that had a DVD. It was a wrestling game. I think it was...
The WWE DVD board game?
Yeah.
We played that all the time.
Yeah.
That was 2007.
Yeah, and I was like, I knew all this weird shit that I would go to school and say, and I was like, well, I can't keep saying the same shit. I got to come up with more stuff. So I started watching wrestling, and then I don't know. I think I just started watching it because it just looked cool, and it I knew a lot about it. So I was like, this is pretty cool. Like, there was people that at my school that knew baseball, that knew basketball, that knew all this shit. And I was like, yeah, I know about wrestling. And all my teachers were like, oh, my first grade teacher, her husband would oftenly come into the class on like Fridays at like 1 o'clock before the end of the day. He would just hang out in there because we had free time. And he would always talk to me about John Cena. About like a month later, I had met John Cena. And I was like, ah! So then like ever since then, I had just watched wrestling and loved wrestling. And I genuinely just enjoy the fuck out of it now. It's just my favorite thing on earth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So with that, you guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Another pay-per-view, another stream, another day. Thank you guys so much for tuning.
Before we do go, I got to give some love back to our sponsors again. Strong Style brand clothing. Link in the description below. Head over there. Check out their t-shirts, their flags, their hats, their shirts, their hoodies, their shoes. I mean, they got custom shoes. What other pro wrestling clothing company got their own custom shoes other than, WWE's got some deal with Reebok and Adidas. But anyways, go over to Strong Style brand. Check out their t-shirts. They have some really cool designs. They're always coming out with new ones. And if you use promo code PWUnlimited at checkout, you will get 10% off of your purchase. Also, head over to WrestleCrate. WrestleCrate gives out some great goodies every single month in what they call, a blind box, what some people like to call it, because you don't know what you're getting for the most part. Sometimes they will put some items out on social media as a little preview. But for the most part, we don't really always know what we're going to get. You always get a t-shirt. Sometimes you get two. A lot of times you get a figure, DVD. You always get at least one autograph. And it is very, very cheap. I think it's like, I'll tell you the exact price right now.
Good.
WrestleCrate is only, and like it is, the stuff is, trust me, there's two different ones. There's the WrestleCrate for $29.99, and there's a WrestleCrate Lite for $14.99. And the stuff that you get inside of it is well over, like, worth $50 or more. So if you use promo code PWUnlimited over there as well, WrestleCrate.com, you will get 10% off of your purchase there.
Yeah. So there you guys go.
With that, I want to end it on one last final Triple H slamming his face into the...
That's a great way to end it. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at PWUnlimited, at Facebook at Facebook.com/Pro Wrestling ULTD, and right here on YouTube. You're already here, so I'm not going to tell you the link. Be sure to check out our Audible at audibletrial.com/PWUnlimited to sign up for free today and get a free audiobook. Nicole Ling just became a patron. I'm going to scream as loud as I can in this house. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
I love you. You're the best. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And to close it out, Triple H, do your thing, baby.
Oh, you want to see it again?
Yeah, you said you were going to close with that.
Oh, I already did. I already played it, but we'll play it one last time.
One more time, never hurt nobody. Follow Nicole, be a patron.
Oh, I finally played it with audio, and it's even better because as soon as his face hits, his music just stops. It's even better with audio. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Later, guys. Love you.